handle.
Player
backs it out top.
Ball went out of bounds.
2:10
to go. Barnhauser across the midcourt line. Caster down
4 on the season, but that
Barnhauser jogs towards the Northwestern bench.
2 minutes gone by. Still no
Done
score.
on him. Drives all the way to the basket. Gets to the rim. Layup good for Brooks Barnhauser. Driving in from the right side. 2-point game, 80-78.
Top to wrap.
Penn State by 2. Cats need another stop. There's Baldwin. Little contact with Barnhauser. They play on.
Demhart gives up the battle.
Baldwin
Had a
looking
steam
around.
all the way to the rim. Have his shot blocked. And the loose
Kern.
ball is chased down
Shot
by
clock down to 12. A minute 39 for regulation. 2-point Penn State lead.
Now right side.
There's
Webb.
Baldwin.
And
Jab step right. Drives left.
Shot.
Baldwin
and the Pilots
throws
have
one
the
up.
first bucket of the game.
And the dunk.
All the bricks
by
around
Kern.
here. It was
Just a smart play by Baldwin that time.
Habitat for
Driving
humanity.
in and understanding that the defense was going to collapse on him.
To the left side,
Just throwing it up near the rim.
They double it.
82-78 Penn State. We take towards the final minute.
Barnhauser
Barnhauser goes to Martinelli. Wide on the right. Mid post. The drop step on the baseline. Martinelli goes up with the left hand. Blocked out of bounds by Conan Niederhauser.
So we're going to have a substitution as McKinnon will check out. Vukasin Masic will check in. He started his career at Hofstra, then went to Maine. Started the first 9 games of the season as the leading scorer from last year. He's averaging 10 points a game coming off the bench now. Here's a 3 from the left side. Count it. Caleb Battle gives the Bulldogs the 6-3 lead, their first of the game.
Yeah, like wide pin down action for him. He can have the curl or he can have the pop up.
And Neat being hounded by Battle, gets a screen, passes right side to Rapp. Singer Webb back to Rapp, picks up his dribble. Big 7-footer looks down low to Deng Neat. Kick back out for a 3, and that is way off the mark. Message with the miss. But a foul on the rebound is going to go against the Bulldogs. Caleb Battle whistled for the personal foul, and we have an official timeout with exactly 4 minutes gone by in the first half. Points have been hard to come by. 6-3, Gonzaga on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
We're back at Betches Memorial Arena, where Gonzaga is hosting Portland in the second CCF Classic here at Betches Memorial Arena. We'll visit Spokane, home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. This busy city along the Orange Spokane River Gorge has it all. Culinary, beer, wine, entertainment, and outdoor adventure. Whether you already live in the area or you're looking for a vacation, start planning adventures now. Go to visitspokane.com. Live like a Zag. Mo, you look at these numbers. 3 out of 15.
Yeah.
3 out of 10 shooting threes.
Yeah, it's the arena. It's the greatest shooting gym in the Northwest.
Foul was called on Battle. Portland inbounds rep. Drives, loses the handle. Looks like somebody from Gonzaga touched it. And so the Pilots will keep it with 11 seconds on the clock. Rapp, good looking, 6'10", 230-pound kid.
Moves pretty good.
Yeah, 14 games he's played in. 5 of 10 from 3 against Oregon State the other night. Alzinger Webb fakes the pass, drives, has it stripped. Ike comes away with it. Into the front court. He's about to throw it to Hickman. No one fell down. Good play by Graham to not throw the pass, then takes all the way down and scores.
Good job of just recognizing that, taking it himself. Nice little jump hook in the paint. Graham Ike.
Rapp. Masic, Delano now left side. Back out to Masic. Fakes the pass, drives left hand, hop step at the high post. Can't get up a shot. Kick out to Rapp. He will. A deep one comes up short. And we've got a foul. It's going to go against Graham Ike as him and Alzinger Webb got tangled up. And I think the officials are maybe going to go and take a look at the monitor.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
So Braden Huff and Dusty Stromer are going to check in for the Bulldogs, but first the officials will take a look at the replay monitor and see if there was anything going on.
I want hazard pay for this, Huddy. I mean, this is every single whistle that's a little bit maybe deemed inappropriate, but it's basketball play. Sometimes a guy gets hit in the chin, right? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being too insensitive to the idea of protecting players. I 100% get that. I'll never not understand that as, somebody that coaches youth and coached and been around it, but every single whistle, there's got to be a limitation of how many times you can go to the stupid monitor to look.
Yeah.
Because then also it's the context of it. Now, if I go up for a rebound and maybe catch you in the head a little bit, that's a normal basketball play. Now, if I turn and throw my elbow and it deemed as like I don't know, man. You take it away because I'm just going to complain and everybody's going to turn the channel and we're going to lose money and I'm going to get chewed out by the suits.
I'm trying to get a look at the replay monitor down there, and I think it looks like
you just boxed the guy out.
Yeah.
My God.
Well, and we always have this conversation too. It's a 7'1", 250-pound guy who's crashing the glass against a 6'9" guy.
Yeah,
and you look where the elbows are going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes. It's
and then also, if I hit you in the chest and perspiration, it hits you in the face. And like I said with the Caleb Battle deal, as players know when some guy did it on purpose, and so you gauge their reaction on that too, right? Like I've been hit in the face, elbowed by guys, and guys immediately go, "My bad, dude."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And they look at you, and you can tell they didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, and it's going to be a flagrant one foul. The officials explaining it to Coach Few right now, saying the elbow got him in the chin. And so here we are. That's UCLA game. We had 3 of those. We had a flagrant 2, a flagrant 1, and then a no call. So this is the 4th review on the Bulldogs in 2+ games. And 3 of them have gone against the Zags.
So that counts as 1 foul, or does he have 2 personal fouls now?
That should count as 1 foul.
Okay, that's where I'm a little bit.
The fans just realizing.
Show the replay for crimini's sake, so we can tell you if it was an actual one or not. That's where I'm about to lose my mind too. I mean, how do we know?
Yeah. Alzinger Webb missed the first.
I just saw it. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen in history. He had his arm up and the guy ran into it. That's terrible.
For those of you who believe ball don't lie, he missed both free throws.
Exactly. Like you can, my mute button's right here, Huddy. If I'm getting going too much, go ahead and push it.
2 free throws missed, but the Pilots do keep the ball. Dengi trying to get around Hickman, 6'10" redshirt junior. To Delano, bounce right side. That's into the hands of Kelson Gebbers. Now it's Delano with it, looking over the top. They throw it out of bounds. They had the mismatch there with Hickman and Dengi. Delano's pass a little bit too hot. And how about Kelson Gebbers checking in out of Brewster. 6'7", 200-pounder.
Yeah.
The Gebbers clan from up there that's had all sorts of crazy success. And how about Kelson? He's one of a few guys who's had success in this building. He's played for 3 state championships here.
Good player. I've heard about him before. Obviously signed with Portland. Good player. Brewster's got a good factory of basketball over there.
Hickman gives it up left side to Stromer, who's checked in. Stromer trying to get around Gebers. He can't. Gebers, 6'7" guard. Some back spasms early in the season. Didn't play him a lot, but they're playing him more of late. Nemhard with 6 seconds to shoot. Bounce for Huff, who catches, gathers, and scores off the glass. Zags have scored 10 straight. They lead it 10-3.
Great deep post touch right there, using his legs to get position.
Neat holds it out top. Short pass to Gebers. Gebers averaging 3.5 points per game. 17 of his 20 shots on the season are from three. And Bulldogs will pay attention to that as Masic misses badly from the three-point line on the left side. Another rebound goes to the Zags. It's Nemhard quickly the other way to Greg behind the plate. Quickly left side for Stromer. Stromer off the Greg screen. Dribbles to his right, now back to his left. Top of the key pass for Huff. Short one to Nemhard. Nemhard dribbles to his left. Skips back right side. It's Hickman looking for Huff. Doesn't have it. Out top to Greg. He'll throw it over the top. Braden catches, gathers, one dribble shot up, won't go down. Greg flying in is going to be fouled as he tries to tip it in. And the Bulldogs will keep possession of the basketball. Austin Rapp whistled for his first personal.
Right, good hustle by Ben Gregg on the weak side, trying to get a tip. Hustle plays, those add up, creates foul pressure. Obviously, you get a couple a game. Momentum swing, it's a good hustle play.
Substitution for the Pilots. Delano will check out. Micah Ballou, one of the 7 freshmen in the rotation, checks in. He's averaging 6 points per game. Here's Stromer. Extra pass to Ajayi. Just checked in for Greg. He drives and kicks in the corner. Nemhard bounces back to Ajayi in the paint. Leans into the defender. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound put back. That's blocked. And it's Ballou who comes away with it. Nemhard knocked it away from him, but Ryan last to touch. Well, Mo, you almost want to go out there and give the kid a hug. It just a couple of misses from point-blank range.
Keeping the encouragement high.
Trying to pass it down low. The pass is deflected. Ajayi comes away with it to Nemhard. 4-on-3. Leaves it for Huff. Huff finishes the lefty with the right hand on the break. It's a 12-3 Gonzaga lead.
Excellent transition finish right there from Huff. In traffic, obviously catches it with his offhand. He absorbs the contact. Great finish.
13-17 to play here in the first half. This is a 30-second timeout that is called by the Pilots. We'll keep it here. It's a Community Cancer Fund showcase. Veterans Memorial Arena, another great crowd. Expecting over 10,000 fans here. In the second game the Bulldogs have played here. Last year it was a sellout when the Bulldogs hosted the Pepperdine Waves. Great atmosphere, great crowd in that one. See a lot of the fans here wearing their red IM t-shirts. Of course, this game is a fundraiser for the Community Cancer Fund, a fantastic local charity. It's raised $19 million over the last 10 years. And the best part of it is the money all stays here locally in our community. There'll be a check presentation at halftime. $500,000 check that's going to be presented to the CCF.
Awesome.
Bosic brings the ball into the front court as we return to action. Gives it up to Dengeed at the three-point line. Huff closing out. Shot off the mark. Rapp had the rebound, but it's stripped away by Ajayi. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Bounces in the front court for Hickman. Hickman on the left side. Fires one out to Nemhard. Nemhard fakes the three. Drives the left hand back out to Hickman. Nolan gets a screen from Huff. Dribbles to the top of the key. Left side pass Ajayi. Three-point line. Back right side to Hickman. He'll fire a three. That one comes up short. Rapp secures the rebound at the free throw line. Zags have scored 12 straight. They leave it 12-3. Just under 13 minutes to play first half. Rapp throwing a lob over the top, and it's out of bounds.
Gebers.
Oh, check that. Gebers, my fault. Boy, Mo, they've had a couple of those.
Yeah, they were there. Shoot the pass, the old terminology. You can't throw it from your waist. You got to treat the pass like a shot and use the same motion. I know it sounds funny, but you have to direct that towards the rim and throw your guy open. Turnover, the 5th of the game on the Pilots. Nemhard walks it across the timeline. Zags lead 12-3. He'll pull up off a Huff screen, shoot a three, and hit. Ryan was 0 for 5 down in Malibu. Makes his first attempt here as the Bulldogs have scored 15 in a row. Osage has it on the right side. McKinnon is checked back in, replacing Delano. Mossage dribbles into the corner in front of the GU bench. Sagar Webb
going to work on Huff. Double team comes, kick out to Gebers. Dribbles to his left, shoots a three. Blocked by Stromer into the hands of Ajayi. Bulldogs on the run. Mike into the front court. Gets into the paint. Contact. A late whistle. A block call on the Pilots. And they'll wave off the shot. Foul goes against Gebers, his first. 11 minutes, 49 seconds to play in our game's first half. The Bulldogs on a 15-0 run, and they lead at 15-3. We're back after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza is what stuffed crust pizza should be. Hot, fresh, melty, all because it's straight from your oven. So, hand-braided cheesy crust? Check. Perfectly piping hot? Check. Melty cheesy goodness? Check, check, check. Order the new cheesy stuffed crust pizza today and taste the deliciousness for yourself. Starting at just $13.99 from Papa Murphy's.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now it's our lowest price of the season on our top-selling i8 smart bed. Your best savings plus special financing. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
At Western National Insurance, NICE is a little word that does big things for everyone. NICE is a helping hand when you need it most, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can trust the person on the other end of the call. For more than a century, we've been protecting individuals, families, and businesses with NICE as our foundation. Experience the power of NICE for yourself. Ask your independent insurance agent for Western National.
It's all Zags here at Vetches Memorial Arena. Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you here, where Gonzaga has scored 15 straight after Portland made its first 3 of the game. Austin Rapp gave the Pilots a 3-0 lead. They haven't made a shot since.
No, it's been a lot of bricks. 1 for 11? Yeah, 1 for 11, 1 for 7 from downtown. Gonzaga +3 on the glass. Let's see what else. 5 turnovers for the Pilots.
Yeah, it's 9 Zag points off those turnovers.
Yeah, it's been a rough start for the midshipmen, a.k.a. Pilots. I got to do something, Huddy.
Yeah, you do. Nemhard, baseline inbound, lobs at three-point line on the right side to Huff. Huff finds Ajayi in the paint, dribbles away from pressure, misses the 10-foot jumper. Huff comes in and fights for the rebound. We'll have a tie-up, and it'll be Gonzaga basketball. Alternating possessions.
Dusty, take it out.
And Dusty Stromer's going to inbound this time. I don't see that very often with Nemhard on the floor. Dusty gets it into Nemhard in front of the Pilots bench. He passes in the paint at 12 feet to Huff. One dribble, shot up and in. Braden Huff, much like the WCC opener in Malibu, off the bench early with a foul on Graham Ike, and he is delivering.
Yeah, 6 points, 3 of 4.
Like it's 17 straight for the Zags. Here's a handoff for Blue. Drives, traveled with it. Yep, and the official took a second, but blew his whistle, and that's the right call. Turnover number 6 on the Pilots, are completely out of sorts. And for them, what a change, Mo. I mean, they were 15 out of 16 to start the game against Oregon State.
Yeah, you're right. It's a little bit better defense, I think.
Stromer between the circles. Gives it up left side, three-point line. Nemhard over to Battle. Battle far sideline. Shoots a 3, misses the 3. Rebound tipped into the hands of Masic, and here come the Pilots. Another 3 on the way and another 3 off the mark. This time the miss is by Ballou. Fight for the rebound. The officials will say last touched by the Zags. The Pilots now 1 of 8 from behind the three-point line. Ouch. Came in shooting 35% as a team. 1 out of 12 from the field. Back on the floor is McKinnon. One of 4 Aussies on the Pilots roster this year. Transfer from Elon. Gives it up to Ballou, right side. Message fakes the 3. Pass back out. Ballou's going to try another one. That one is too strong, and a strong rebound for Ajayi. He'll bring the Zags the other way himself to the free throw line. Kicks back to Nemhard. Skips offside Battle. He bounces it for Huff. Double comes back out to Battle. Bulldogs moving around the perimeter. Ajayi drives, kicks. Battle to the free throw line to Nemhard. Sets and shoots. That 3 is good. And the Bulldogs are rolling. They've scored 20 in a row and lead by 17.
Excellent ball movement. Turning down good shots for great one. Against closeouts there. That was good team basketball.
Pilots with the ball. Here's a drive by Delano. Leaves it for Gebers. Couldn't get up a shot. Kicks it back out. McKinnon on the drive. Throws it up with the right hand and in.
I wanted him to score. There's paint chips flying in our eyes from all the bricks. We needed safety goggles. Seriously.
Bulldogs lead is 20-5. Nemhard fakes the 3 from the left sideline. Denied by McKinnon on his drive. McKinnon pokes it out of bounds. Oh, man.
I was about to yell, rebound, every time they shot, just to help our guys out, too. Boards!
Gebers heads to the bench. Nemhard looks to inbound. Passes it into Ajayi. Ajayi across the paint. Boy, a lot of contact. He went to the ground. No foul, no travel as Ajayi slid across the floor. And it's Huff who comes away with it. Oh, my gosh. Rapp had his arm and pulled it down. Everybody in the arena saw it except for the guy in the stripes. There's a 3 from the corner. That misses by Delano. And here comes Nemhard the other way. And they'll get a foul on Mosic. The officials looked at Coach Few and said, I didn't see it.
Well, he wasn't the guy that was supposed to call it, so I'll give him that. It's the 2 guys underneath. Yeah, they just that's the lamest excuse. Oh, I was out of my path. I couldn't see it. The guy in my way. Is every time they say that, and you're like, you lying sucker.
We're going to have a substitution. Todd Jones, the freshman out of New Orleans, checks in. He's averaging 3.5 points per game. He started the first 7 games, but not playing of late. Zags with the ball, leading at 20-5. Stromer to the right wing with the dribble. Passes back to Greg, who's returned. Greg gives it up left side. Nemhard. Short pass to Greg at the 3-point line. For Nemhard again. He fires a pass over the Portland bench and out of bounds.
Just a bit outside.
I don't see that very often.
That's the argument against the one-hand pass. I coach young players, girls and boys, and all the trainers now do the one-hand pass, and I almost fall over. I can just hear my dad chewing me out. That's why you have it with 2. You can bring it back.
Rapp between the circles, gets a screen from Jones. His pass is stolen by Nemhard. Bulldogs on the run, 3-on-2. Battle bumped off course, throws it up over the backboard and out of bounds. And Micah Ballou, I'm not sure you get to just run into an offensive player. Now the fans are realizing again that it is going to be out of bounds on the Zags. And you've got another official saying, yeah, you're right, but it wasn't my call. Yeah, exactly. So, okay.
It's his call down there. Just throwing each other under the bus.
Ballou right side to McKinnon. Out to Rapp between the circles. Zags lead is 15, 8.5 to play first half. Delano out top for Ballou. Freshman dribbles to the left, thought about shooting a 3, pulls it down to Delano in front of the GU bench. He skips it right side for Jones. Jones fakes the 3, drives baseline. Greg strips it away. Nemhard comes away with it. Bounces it in the front court for Battle. Battle drives, throws up a wild one. Looked like Portland got just a little piece of it. Outlet pass was stolen by Stromer, and here's Huff. Huff can't hit the shot. Had a couple of minutes of futility here at Veterans Memorial Arena on both sides. EK will check back in, but first a foul on Stromer, and that'll get him on the floor. And the fans here saying, well, wait a second. You missed 4 down there, and there's a whistle against us. We go to a timeout with 7:50 to play in the first half. The Bulldogs 20, Portland 5. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
It's time for Home Team Rewards. Zag fans, get your Bulldog branded ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card, the only card where you can earn rewards for everyday purchases while giving back to Gonzaga University. Choose from a Visa Rewards card with a lower rate or a Premier Rewards card with maximum rewards. With no annual fees, card control, and next-level security, you can spend smart from tap to app. Zags, rejoice! Find your card at iccu.com/GoZags on approved credit.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
So we've always wanted a Cadillac Escalade.
But they're out of our price range.
So I started a podcast for my side hustle. You know, all the kids are doing it.
Honey, you've got 7 likes.
All right. Hey, I'm still learning how to algorithm.
And that's not a verb.
Oh.
There's an easier way to score an Escalade. It's Northern Quest's $165,000 Cadillac Countdown. Play daily to enter. Grand prize drawing January 25th. Details at northernquest.com.
Back at Betches Memorial Arena alongside Adam Morris and Tom Hudson with you as the Zags enjoy a 20-5 lead. Pilots continue to struggle, just 2 out of 15 from the field. They're 1 of 10 shooting threes. They've turned it over 9 times. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs aren't exactly lighting it up offensively. They're 8 out of 22.
Yeah, it's been some ugly basketball. Luckily, we're on the good side of the ugly, but 20-5. But man, 2 of 15 from Portland has been absolutely putrid to watch, and who knows? Can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Ag West Farm Credit is a financial cooperative that provides financing, crop insurance, related services to farmers and ranchers across the West, from small family businesses to large operations. Ag West brings the experience and financial know-how to help you grow your best future. Coming out of the huddle for the Bulldogs, it'll be Ike, Gregg, Battle, Nemhard, and Stromer. Baloo inbounds in front of us, flips it into Delano, who gives it up to Rapp. Their leading score, 14.5 a game. Knocked down a 3 to give the Pilots an early 3-0 lead before the Zags reeled off 20 straight points. Jones has it now in front of the GU bench. Back out to Delano. Trying to spin on Nemhard. Backs him down into the paint. Little fadeaway from 8. Wouldn't stay down. Ball tipped into the corner. Gregg thought about letting it go, but just to make sure, secures it. And here come the Bulldogs. Nemhard over the top, flip to Ike. Catches, shoots. Halfway down. Wouldn't stay down. Here's Gregg with the rebound and a putback. He is fouled.
Job by Ben Gregg on the weak side again. Talked about it earlier before he substituted out. Just constantly going. It's line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah,
push. But eventually you're going to get some of those, and it creates foul pressure and get an opportunity to score the basketball. And
a few words for Jones.
Yeah, he caught him on the way down, and that's what I'm saying. It's a perfect example. I've been talking about it. Guys know when you do it on purpose and by the reaction, and guys don't. Right, just naturally with basketball, and that one didn't look as violent, but Ben knew that guy tried to do it, and the guy's like,
Yep.
"Yeah, I did try to do it."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to talk about when we talk about the context of when you ref. There's context to every play, feel. And that's when I get the most frustrated, is the feel part drives me insane.
22-5 as Ben makes both free throws. Again, Gregg getting his first start since the second game of the season, replacing Ajayi in the starting lineup. Ben shooting nearly 80% from the line now. Here's Rapp left side over Gregg for 3. No good. Ball tipped out into the hands of Delano. For McKinnon, who drives, he pulls up, misses from about 6. Gregg with another rebound for the Bulldogs. Quickly to Hickman. Rolling up the left side for Battle. Back out to Gregg. Gregg picks up his dribble over to Battle left side. He catches and fires. That 3 is good. It's a 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. 25-5, 6:35 to play first half. Battle with 6 points now. He's knocked down a couple of threes. Right side of the floor. Chris Austin checking in, and Austin is going to promptly be whistled for the offensive foul. As he said, an offensive screen there, and just, chucked Nolan Hickman. Mo, we've just seen that in the Notre Dame-Georgia game earlier today. That wasn't even...
I wasn't even trying to set a legal screen. That was a hit.
Hickman will bring the ball up the floor, pass it in the front court. Stromer had it briefly to Gregg. Now back to Hickman, left side three-point line. Here comes a double team. Graham spins to the baseline. Shot wouldn't go. Ben Gregg flies in there, and boy, is he active here tonight. Knocked the ball off of McKinnon out of bounds, and Gonzaga is going to keep it. Hickman will inbound for the Bulldogs. Passes into Gregg. Gregg back out to Stromer. Left side battle. Gets a screen from Ike to the top of the key with a dribble. Pass back on the sideline. Hickman. He finds Ike. Graham doubled, almost triple teamed. Dribbles away from the pressure. Now spins back to the baseline. Pulls up. Shot wouldn't go down. McKinnon rebounds for Portland. Zags lead at 25-5. Wrap into the front court. Crossover. Now dribbles to the right side of the floor. Dinged it his return. He's got the ball in his hands now. Back out to Austin. Austin started his career at Furman. He's played 7 years as McKinnon drives. Shot wouldn't go, but a whistle and a foul is going to go against the Bulldogs. And I believe that, actually, it's going to be Graham Ike. It's his second.
7 years?
Yeah, he started at Furman. He was hurt early in his career. Played 3, got the COVID year back, and they had medical redshirt. So,
yeah, makes sense.
And it's really a shame. He had a horrific leg injury. Back 21-22. He was all first-team WCC guy. He was averaging 14.5 points a game, and just hasn't quite been able to recover from it. He's averaging about 5.5.
Good for him sticking with it and getting his education. A real aspect of this whole student-athlete deal. I know it gets lost a little bit, and I know people make fun of guys for staying 5, 6 years. Like, who wants to get in the real world right away? Like, sign me up for college again. Like, you know what I mean? I just never understand that. Like, oh, there's a 5th-year quarterback. Oh, my God. You're like, so you don't want to, like, hang out and just go to class and go play football? Like, that sounds, like, awesome.
McKinnon, an 88% free throw shooter, made them both. Bulldogs lead us 25-7. Battle drives, throws a pass over his head to an unsuspecting Braden Huff. He had his hands down by his sides. Couldn't catch that pass. It's going to be a turnover on GU. Delano across half court, bounce it. Send it to McKinnon out top. Over to Rapp. He shoots a 3 from the left side. That one won't go down. Stromer flies in to grab the rebound. Dusty will bring the Zags the other way. Across the timeline with a dribble. Pulls up on the break. Fires a 3. Comes up short. Huff flies in and grabs the rebounds. Kicks out to Stromer, who's going to try one more. Dusty hits that one. Zags 28. Violet 7.
2 for $1.
Rapp, little crossover on Huff, loses the handle, gets it back, hands it off. Arnold drives, spins, can't get up a shot on Hickman. Skips it left side, Austin. Thought about a 3, now will shoot it. That one's off the mark. Their struggles from long range continue. Portland, 1-13?
13.
Tough for 3. That comes up short. Extra hop off the rebound.
Overall. That would be a smooth 10%. Well, we can do that math.
Talking historic at this point.
Yeah.
Here's a bounce. Delano cutting through the paint. He lays it up and in.
That's what I get. Take that layup in your face, Adam.
Heckman will bring it up the floor, across the timeline with the dribble. Passes to Gregg behind the play. Right side for Battle at the three-point line. Gets a screen from Gregg. Now bounce it back. Ben facing up on Austin. Now spins on him. Gets under the basket. Pass. Beautiful bounce in the paint for Huff, who finishes.
Yeah, beautiful pass on that big-to-big action right there from Ben Gregg. That's a tough angle to complete that little 6-foot bounce pass in the paint.
Delano on the drive. The kick to Austin. Extra pass out to McKinnon. Dangdy drives and will push off on Huff and blows the layup. Hickman, one-handed pass at the right sideline to Battle. Driving with the left hand across the paint. Off the glass and in.
Simple. Great energy downhill instead of trying to draw the contact. Just go up and score. Great move by Caleb Battle.
32-9. Battle has 8. Rapp looking over the top. He's got McKinnon, who throws it off the glass as he falls to the ground. Back-to-back buckets for the Pilots offensively as Hickman slips and falls, able to tip it back out to Gregg. That gets the Pilots into double digits. Nearly 17 minutes of time it took them to get there. Ben Gregg is fouled by McKinnon. And we've got an official timeout on the floor. 3:04 to play first half. It's all Zags at Veterans Memorial Arena here at the CCF Classic. 32-11 our score. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
At Wheatland Bank, we're all about relationships, so we couldn't be more proud to announce the relationship of a lifetime. Wheatland Bank is now part of the Glacier family of regional banks. With Glacier at our side, we'll deliver exciting new products and the latest technologies. Still, we're keeping our name, like one of those power couples you read about in the magazines. But you know, still bankers. Wheatland Bank. Relationships you can count on.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Living a healthy, happy life is built on a foundation of good habits, wholesome foods, plenty of sleep, regular exercise, and for women, a breast cancer risk assessment by age 25, and annual screening mammograms beginning at 40. Our convenient Spokane area locations make scheduling your mammogram easy. Schedule your exam today. Call 509-455-4455 or visit www.inlandimaging.com/appointments.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Gonzaga 32, Portland 11 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the first half here at Veterans Memorial Arena as part of the Community Cancer Fund Classic. And tonight's game is sponsored by the Community Cancer Fund, a local charity that supports cancer patients and the organizations that serve them in our region. For the past 10 years, Community Cancer Fund has donated more than $19 million to help local cancer patients. Thank you, CCF, for your continued support of the Zags and the Spokane community. Zags not exactly lighting it up. 12 out of 31 from the field, Mo, but kind of a flip from what we saw down in Malibu. Bulldogs, 2 of 15 shooting threes down there. They're 6 of 14 tonight, and that has led them to this 21-point lead.
Yeah, it's been nice for some shots to go down, especially for some of our guys, and hopefully it reverberates and they keep knocking down shots there towards the end of this first half.
Brian Nemhart back on the floor will inbound for the Bulldogs. Ajayi also returns. There's a pass into Ajayi, three-point line on the left side. Out top for Huff. Back to Nemhart. Gets the screen from Huff. Pass back to Ajayi. Ajayi penetrates. Spins. Can't get up a shot. Bounces it for Huff instead. Now back to Ajayi. Cutting. He hangs. It won't go down, but he's headed to the free throw line. Man, I don't know what has to happen for Mike Ajayi to get the ball to go in the basket.
I just want to go in the cup, man. I know he got fouled there, but just needs one to go in.
First free throw off the mark for the 75% free throw shooter. Is one more coming. That one is good. 1 out of 2. 33-11. Here's a whistle and a foul collision with Hickman and Masic. Nolan's whistled for his first personal foul. A Rappel inbound in front of us here at the table. Into Masic. Going to get a screen from Messiah Oakman, who's in for the first time. Oakman started the first 2 games. A transfer from UCSB. Played in 1 game for Santa Barbara. The JUCO guy went there and now playing for the Pilots. Another one of their big bodies. Oakman, 7 foot, 230 pounds. They work it to Austin in the far corner. Misses the three-point shot. Ajayi tips a rebound to Nemhard, and the Bulldogs will head the other way, looking to build on a 32-11 lead. A whistle and a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Oakman. Oakman and their games against non-Division I competition, 12 out of 13 from the field against Lewis and Clark and Willamette. 6 out of 14 in his 7 games he's played against Division I competition. So hasn't had a ton of success yet. We're seeing him for the first time with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Manuel Inocente is checked in for the Bulldogs as Huff misses the front end of the 1-1, but Ajayi comes away with a rebound, picks up his dribble, able to bounce it to Huff, high post right side. Spins around, gives it up to Hickman. Nolan to the free throw line with a dribble, steps back, shoots a long two, it barely draws iron. Ajayi, rebound, put back, that won't go. Tip for Inocente is no good. Zags flying everywhere, and Inocente hits the deck. Delano comes away with the ball. He drives coast to coast, flips it up
finish.
somehow and in.
Yeah, great finish by Delano right there in transition. Could have been an and one.
Showing off some strength. Hickman to Ajayi, over left side to Nemhard. We've got a whistle and a foul. Oakman will be whistled for the personal on Huff. Braden will step to the free throw line again.
Second personal foul. 19 fouls on the Pilots.
Team foul number 9 means Braden will shoot the front end of 1-1 again. 1:43 to play first half. Zags lead at 33-13. Braden misses that one. But the Zags tip the rebound out to him, and they'll get another opportunity. Hickman over to Nemhard. Nemhard trying to bounce it down low for Huff. It's knocked away by Oakman. Here's Delano the other way on the run. Lays it up and in. Back-to-back layups for the redshirt freshman guard. It's 33-15. Ajayi left side into Chente. Chente dribbling a couple of times. Bounces back to Ajayi. Faces up on Austin. Now going to work on him. Backs him down. Gets into the paint. Spins. 8-footer won't go down. Masic with the rebound. Brings it up the floor himself to the right side. Hands it off to Austin. Austin, couple dribbles. Hands off. Delano feeling it. Misses the jumper. It's an air ball. He fell to the floor. Got one pilot asking for a foul call. You've got Shante Leggins asking for a tip.
Be honest here, I think Ajayi clipped him on the elbow on that jump shot. So those are the ones that are the most frustrating as a player that officials miss. I'm not going to airball it.
Right.
It's tough. This happened in my daughter's games, and I have to go sit in the corner, top of the stands, because I don't want to get thrown out of a high school game. Kind of want to, though. It'd be fun.
Hickman dribbles to the left side. 43 seconds to play first half. Zags lead by 18. Gives it up to Ajayi. A whistle and a foul.
Just Monday Night Raw at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. That's his third foul. I mean, jeez.
And Shante Leggins is pleading his case, but
it's your favorite wrestler of all time. Quick.
Oh, Macho Man.
Randy Savage is up there. Ric Flair, obviously.
Ric Flair.
But it's Ric Flair later in life because you didn't realize. Mine was Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, that's a good call.
Kid.
I've told you the story about Ric Flair at the Summit in Houston. He won the WCW championship. We bought, because it was really cheap for those, like WWF. We had to sit up in the nosebleeds. But Ric Flair won the world championship, rolled out right in front of me. We're sitting third row, and we're all slapping him.
Awesome.
Haven't washed my hands since.
Yes.
A couple
Nature
of
boy.
35-15. Lead back to 20 for the Bulldogs. We go under 30 seconds to play in the first half. Rapp glances up at the shot clock. Passes to Delano, right side. 10 seconds to shoot. They work down low for Oakman. Oakman into the paint. Lefty.
Take that.
Tanks it in.
Lefty jump hook from about 12. That was a good move.
Zags lead it by 18. Nemhard into the front court. 5 seconds to play in the half. Defended by Oakman, who's playing with 3 fouls. He'll shoot a 3. That won't go. And the Pilots secure the rebound to bring us to the half. Gonzaga gave up the first bucket of the game. The Bulldogs then reel off 20 consecutive points to take the 20-3 lead. And they lead it by 18 at the half. We're back after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog Basketball from Learfield.
Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Sports. When it comes to insurance, how hard does your team really work for you? At Marsh McLennan Agency, we do the shopping for the right insurance carrier, ensuring you get the right coverage tailored to your needs. Our local experts are dedicated to providing personalized service backed by the resources of Marsh, the global leader in insurance. Visit MMANorthwest.com and get started on finding a better insurance coverage for you. Go Zags!
Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service, and that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
On the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the Numerica Credit Union Halftime Show. Numerica Credit Union, life moves, live well. Federally insured by NCUA. We'll bring you stats and analysis from the first 20 minutes, as well as a look at scores from around the nation. Now, let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Zags, Tom Hudson.
Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you here at Veterans Memorial Arena, downtown Spokane. It's the CCF Classic, where the Bulldogs lead visiting Portland 35-17. The Pilots scored the first basket of the game. Austin Rapp knocked down a three, the leading scorer for the Pilots on the season. That will be his only make of the first half. And it took the Pilots a while to make another field goal after that as Gonzaga went on a big-time run. Braden Huff off the bench, and like he did in Malibu, delivering early for the Zags. Trying to pass it down low. The pass is deflected. Ajayi comes away with it to Nembhard. 4-on-3. Leaves it for Huff. Huff finishes the lefty with the right hand on the break. It's a 12-3 Gonzaga lead.
Excellent.
12 straight points scored by the Bulldogs. Braden Huff, the only player in the game, Mo, in double figures with 10. Again, providing a nice spark.
Yeah, done a good job of just slowing down, catching it in the paint, delivering.
12-3 at that point. The run would continue for the Bulldogs as Gonzaga, which struggled a little bit shooting the three down in Malibu, found its range here. Ryan Nembhard knocked down a pair in the first half. Double comes back out to Battle. Bulldogs moving around the perimeter. Ajayi drives, kicks. Battle to the free throw line to Nembhard. Sets and shoots. That three is good. And the Bulldogs are rolling. They've scored 20 in a row and lead by 17. Mo, that start in the game, it was not pretty for both teams. It was combined 3 of 15 coming out of the locker room to open up the game. The Bulldogs settled in a little bit, but the Pilots were 1 for 8, 1 for 11, 2 for 15. As we got to each one of our media timeouts, they really struggled to score the basketball.
Yeah, our defense was terrific, but this team has been struggling to shoot all year long, and it showed.
The Bulldogs would lead 20-3 thanks to that 20-0 run, and they would get it up to as many as 23 points. Caleb Battle, second in line in scoring for the Bulldogs with 8. Back out to Greg. Greg picks up his dribble over to Battle left side. He catches and fires. That three is good. It's a 20-point lead for the Bulldogs, 25-5, 6:35 to play first half. 8 points for Battle, 35-17 is the score at halftime. Fewest points allowed against a WCC opponent since the Zags had 44-15 at halftime against Santa Clara back in 20-13. Zags getting it figured out here. Mo not shooting it great necessarily, but still. You have to feel kind of good, right? You're one of the Zags come out here and dominate.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't play perfect every time. We're +8 on the glass and only 5 turnovers, and we've knocked down 6 threes. So, hey, man, right? If I'm going to sit here and complain the whole time, we might as well just get me off the air. Give me the old Looney Tunes cane hook and snap me off. So, +18. Good first half.
Gonzaga leads at 35-17. We are going to take a break here in downtown Spokane. When we come back, Zach DeBozart is standing by in our Learfield, North Carolina studio. So their halftime show score update. We're back right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people, for charting your own path, for choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else, because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU, power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join, federally insured by NCUA.
Time for a check of the scores around the WCC and around the nation. Let's go to the network studios.
Zach Bozar here with you inside the Learfield Network studios. Halftime in Spokane. Gonzaga leading Portland 35-17. Take a look around the rest of the West Coast Conference. Nothing yet to report because out of the 5 conference games happening today, we're the only one tipping off at 6. The rest go at 7 o'clock. You got Pepperdine at St. Mary's, Santa Clara at San Diego, San Francisco. Strong start to their year, 12-3, 2-0 in conference, taking on Pacific, 5-11 and 0-2. And then Oregon State is at Loyola Marymount. That's going to be a good game when you look at it from a perspective of great team on the road versus team. Maybe not the hottest start, Loyola Marymount, 0-2, but plays well at home, and obviously should be a good game between those two. Again, all those games tipping off at 7 o'clock tonight. Games in action, or I guess have finished when you look at them. The top 25, 21st ranked Memphis got the win in the American Conference opener over Florida Atlantic in Boca Raton, 90-62 for the Tigers, as Tyrese Hunter had 20 points and 7 rebounds to pace all scorers. Just went final in Minneapolis, and 20th ranked Purdue beats Minnesota 81-61. Purdue now 2-1 in Big Ten play. They were led by a double-double, nearly triple-double from Braden Smith. 20 points, 10 assists, just needed 4 rebounds. Would have had a triple-double there in conference play. Golden Gophers are 0-3 in the Big Ten. And speaking of the Big Ten, 9th ranked Oregon gets back going in the conference as they take on 22nd ranked Illinois from the Matthew Knight Arena in Eugene. That one tips off about 5-10 minutes or so from now. That's your look at the college basketball world. Quick update from college football. Due to the truck attack in New Orleans, the Sugar Bowl was postponed to today, and it was the Fighting Irish defeating Georgia by a score of 23-10. That sets your college football playoff semifinals in the first round of the 12-team playoff as being Penn State versus Notre Dame, and then Ohio State versus Texas about a week or so from now. That's your look at your halftime scoreboard updates. Again, Gonzaga leads Portland 35-17. We're back out to Huddy and Mo in Spokane after this. This is the Gonzaga Sports Network from Learfield.
Want to earn some extra money this winter? Spokane International Airport is hiring multiple seasonal snow removal equipment operators. These are on-call positions for the upcoming winter season from November 2024 to March 2025. You can earn up to $36 an hour. Some positions require a CDL, and previous experience in operating snow removal equipment is highly preferred. Join our team today. Learn more and apply by visiting SpokaneAirports.net.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Some banks receive 5-star ratings and think they've arrived. But at Wheatland Bank, we call that just getting started. Now, as a member of the Glacier family of regional banks, we're doing even more of what made us an industry leader. Anticipating Eastern Washington's growing needs with more expertise, more technology, more resources, well, more everything. The new, even better Wheatland Bank. What more do you need? Seriously, we're asking.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back at Veterans Memorial Arena, where the 19th ranked Zags are leading the Portland Pilots by a score of 35-17. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. Zags gave up the first basket of the game, and then they reeled off 20 straight points, led by Braden Huff, who had 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field. 8 points for Caleb Battle. He was 3 of 7, knocked down a pair of 3-point shots. 6 points for Ryan Nemhard to go along with 4 assists. 3 points for Nolan Hickman. 2 for Ben Gregg. Graham Ike finished with 2 first-half points. Mike Ajayi had 1 point coming off the bench for the Bulldogs. Dusty Stormer knocked down a 3 for the Bulldogs. Gonzaga, 12 out of 35 from the field. They hit 6 of 15 from behind the 3-point line, 5 of 8 at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Meanwhile, for Portland's not a whole lot to write home about. McKinnon was 6, Delano was 6, and Rapp with 3, 2 points for Oakman off the bench. Pilots 7 out of 28 from the field. It's 25%. They were 1 of 14 from behind the 3-point line, plus 8 on the glass for the Bulldogs. A lot of good stuff for the Zags out of that. And, it's funny, Ben Gregg 0 for 1 from the field, but it sure felt like he was getting some work done for the Zags.
Yeah, he flew around and got his hands on a lot of basketballs, and that's what you need to do if you're going to be kind of a garbage glue guy, and he's been that his whole career. 5 rebounds as well, 2 assists, no turnovers, 3 steals. So it's not always about putting the ball in the basket. You can affect the game the other ways.
Gonzaga 35, Portland 17. The Bulldogs led by as many as 23 in the first half. Both teams back on the floor getting ready for the second half. We'll bring it to you from Veterans Memorial Arena right after this. It's the CCF Classic, benefiting the Community Cancer Fund. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
When staring down the barrel of a crispy fish, fish and cheddar, and beef and cheddar, it's pretty obvious that roast beef isn't wild-caught Alaskan pollock. Excellent observation skills. Now, what do they all have in common? They're just 2 for $6.99. You are killing it, sandwich sleuth. Now reward yourself with Arby's 2 for $6.99. Surf and turf. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time. Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service. And that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
At Western National Insurance, we're passionate about the power of nice. That's because nice isn't just a word. It's our way of doing business. It's about surpassing expectations, bringing kindness and decency to our work, and providing a helping hand when you need it most. And we've been putting nice first for more than a century. Find out just how powerful nice can be. Contact your independent insurance agent today and ask for Western National.
Gonzaga looking for a 19th straight win over the Portland Pilots. They put themselves in position, 35-17, the halftime lead. Mo, what do the Bulldogs need to do? What do you want to see after what happened down in Malibu a couple of days ago?
Well, obviously get off to a better start than we did against Pepperdine in the second half. Defensively, just keep up the good work. 7 of 28 overall for Portland, 1 of 14 for downtown. So much of the same. We did a good job on the glass, plus 8 as well. Took care of the basketball. So close to a ditto, but not quite there yet. Let's see if we can get Graham going a little bit inside. I don't know, man. I'm running out of stuff to say.
Graham 1 out of 5 from the field in the first half. Braden Huff was 4 for 8 off the bench. Zags Head right back down to Southern California after this one. They play on Saturday night at 6 o'clock at LMU after winning in Malibu. You said a couple nights ago. I'm trying to get my days all right, Mo.
Yeah, no,
was that Tuesday? Was that Monday? It's Monday.
It's crazy that they're going right back down to L.A. I don't know about the scheduling. Whatever, man. I don't. Everybody's always crying about budgets, and I get it. It's an expensive world to live in, and athletics is expensive. But why would you play Pepperdine and then come home and then go back down? Why don't we play both the LA teams on one trip?
Yes.
What a novel idea.
Portland will have the ball to open the second half. Zag starters out there to open the second half. Battle Nemhard, Hickman, Ike, and Gregg. Starting five for the Pilots out there as well. McKinnon snaps a pass right side. Dangdit has it. Dribbles it once, now needs some help. Pass back out to Delano. Dribbles to his left. Bounces down low. Dangdit trying to back down Battle. He's got the size advantage, and he takes advantage of it. 35-19 on the post-up. Zags moving right to left, second half. Battle into the paint with it. Leaves it for Ike. Ike can't finish the shot. Gregg flies in, had his hands on it, but lost it as he went to the ground, and Portland comes away with the basketball. McKinnon, three-point line, picks up his dribble, throws it over the top, and we've got, play on. Boy, Rapp was posting up Hickman, a lot of contact, no whistle. Turnover, Battle drives the other way. Ike has his shot rejected. Two Pilots were there, and McKinnon comes away with the basketball. McKinnon, little crossover move, throws it off the glass. Ike, good hustle, got back and challenged that shot, forced the miss. Gonzaga with another rebound. Nemhard the other way. Start to the second half, very similar to the start
of
the basketball game.
Frantic and not aesthetically pleasing basketball. Nonetheless, like you said, Graham Ike got challenged at the rim clean and he still got back and challenged at the other end. So good job by him sticking with the play defensively.
Balasager Webb whistled for the personal foul. Bulldogs inbound to Hickman in the corner in front of the GU bench. Gets a screen from Gregg as he dribbles away from pressure. To Ike, top of the key. Short pass right side. Bulldogs work it down low to Gregg, who spins and scores. Rim glassing in for Gregg off the pass from Nemhard. 37-19.
That great duck in from the weak side. Get that jump hook going for Ben Gregg.
Delano, right side pass. Rapp has it in front of the Pilots bench. Out top. Danged it. Over to Rapp. Shoots a three, and it's good. 37-22. We've got a whistle. And the foul is going to go against Balasager Webb as he and Graham Ike have been mixing it up.
Yeah.
Well, the coaching staff for GU thought that Balasager Webb maybe could have been called for a foul when he was posting up on the other end, and they just got him for his second. Coming down the floor. Nemhard just inside a half court with the dribble. Bulldogs lead is 37-22. Nemhard blows through the defense, gets all the way to the rim and scores.
I like that chin action play. They've run that as a special. Throw it to Graham and then just sprint off of it with Nemhard. Nice little pocket pass.
McKinnon bounced the paint. Balasager Webb scores it. 39-24. Battle up the floor with it. To Gregg between the circles. Looking in the paint. Finds Ike. Double team comes. Now they back off. Ike, a little fadeaway and hits in the paint. 41-24. 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hickman strips it away from McKinnon, who gets it back. Balasager Webb had it briefly. Back to McKinnon. Transfer guard, dribbles to his right. Started his career at Elon. Gets to the baseline, misses the pull-up jump shot. Danged it. Rebounds, dribbles, spins, and scores. 41-26. There's Ike from 12. Back iron, no good. McKinnon with the rebound in the front court. Danged it, thought about a three. Instead passes back to McKinnon. Picks up his dribble, pass left side. Looking down low. Delano, nothing's there, out to Rapp. Instead, coming off a screen, shoots a three. That one won't go down. Ike clears the glass. Hands it off to Nemhard. Ryan's into the front court. Refuses a screen, now passes to Ike, who steps out for a three and hits. Graham knocks down another one. 1 for 2 tonight. Shooting almost 50% on the season. 44-26. Bounce to Dengnet, going to work on Battle. Kick out for a three, and it's good. Sager-Webb knocks down the three-point shot. Big answers the big, 44-29. There's a pass down low to Greg. He spins and knocks down another hook shot for the Bulldogs.
That was a great pass from EK, wraparound bounce pass on the baseline side. Against the double team, you always dive your other big from the weak side. Great play.
Bounce for Rapp, knocked away by Ike. Hickman comes away with a steal. Passes back to Graham as he falls to the ground. Ike to Battle. Wide open three, left side. Halfway down, Popcorn's out. Here come the Pilots here. The way Rapp on the break. He'll fire a three, and the shooting woes continue for the Pilots.
Jeez, man, this is some...
That's 3 out of 18.
Like I said, safety goggles for us with these paint chips just flying off the rim.
Hickman gets a screen from Greg, passes back left side Battle. He'll penetrate on the baseline. Hangs, comes up short, ball tipped out, and the Pilots come away with it. 1-on-3. McKinnon has it stripped, and the official calls a foul. Shante Liggins is asking for a continuation, but I believe the foul comes on the ground. It goes against Hickman, so the Pilots will have the ball when we come back from this timeout. Sager-Webb, 6 out of 9 shooting threes this year. A couple of big fellas don't think can shoot it great, but those guys both shooting a pretty good percentage. 46-29 is the score. Gonzaga on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
So we've always wanted a Cadillac Escalade,
but they're out of our price range.
So I started a podcast for my side hustle. You know, all the kids are doing it.
Honey, you've got 7 likes.
All right. Hey, I'm still learning how to algorithm.
And that's not a verb.
Oh.
There's an easier way to score an Escalade. It's Northern Quest's $165,000 Cadillac Countdown. Play daily to enter. Grand prize drawing January 25th. Details at northernquest.com.
At Wheatland Bank, we're all about relationships, so we couldn't be more proud to announce the relationship of a lifetime. Wheatland Bank is now part of the Glacier family of regional banks. With Glacier at our side, we'll deliver exciting new products and the latest technologies. Still, we're keeping our name, like one of those power couples you read about in the magazines. But you know, still bankers. Wheatland Bank. Relationships you can count on.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Spokane International Airport is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Athletics. The airport connects Zags fans and alums with over 60 daily departures to more than 20 nonstop destinations provided by 7 major airlines, as well as one-stop connections to most major metropolitan centers throughout the U.S. Real-time arrival and flight departure information is available at SpokaneAirports.net. Spokane International Airport, when it's time to fly.
We're back at Veterans Memorial Arena where the Bulldogs have a 46-29 lead over Portland. The Pilots, after scoring just 17 points in the first half, already have 12 here in the second. Gonzaga, 17 out of 45 from the field for 38%. The Bulldogs hit 7 of 17 threes. Meanwhile, the Pilots are 12 out of 37 shooting. They're 3 of 18 from behind the three-point line. Zags will come out of the huddle. Dusty Stromer's going to check in here for the Bulldogs. He's out there with Nemhard, Ike, Greg, and Battle. Gonzaga basketball brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Portland inbound. Massage checking in for the first time in the second half. Gets it into Ballou, who misses a baseline jumper. Ball is kicked by Ryan Nemhard. He's trying to control it and kick it out to himself.
Hey, nice little
soccer
footwork right there.
Yeah.
Ole, 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 ole. World Cup coming in 26.
Yeah.
Actually excited for that. Hopefully they'll make tickets $18,000 a head.
I already saw some there.
I know. It's just like, come on, man. Is there anything affordable?
There's Rapp spinning on Stromer. Takes him to the rim. Throws up an air ball. Greg with the rebound. Quickly out to Battle. Battle Back to Greg, looking in the paint where Ike catches, spins, shot rejected. And here come the Pilots the other way. A little on the fly, misses the layup. He wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Nemhard and the Bulldogs head the other way. Nemhard's going to get all the way to the rim, switches to the right hand, misses the shot. Danged it with the rebound, long pass before Delano. He'll drive and lay it in with Stromer chasing. 46-31 is the score. Similar to Malibu a little bit here, Mo. I thought the Bulldogs had an opportunity to deliver a knockout punch. Hasn't happened just yet. Greg gets a defender in the air, misses the shot, but will head to the free throw line. Masic whistled for the personal. Masic averaged 12.5 points per game last year. He was an instant offense guy. Most 20-point games. He had a 32-point game. But let's be able to get it going here tonight. He's averaging about 10 a game on the season. His last 7 games, he scored just 36 points.
Yeah, he came up to me last year and said he watched me play for Red Star in Belgrade. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. He goes, I remember you got thrown out of a game against Bayern Munich. I was like, yeah, that was fun too. And I did. It was awesome.
First free throw for Greg off the mark. Second one for Ben is good. 47-31, still 14-12 to play. Masic into the front court. And it sets a screen. Pass right side. Over to Ballou. Out top for Dingert. Masic again. Hounded by Battle. They work it around the perimeter, right side. Bono. 7 seconds to shoot. Drives. Had it stripped away, but got it back and scores. He has gotten aggressive here in the second half. 47-33 is the score. Stromer to Greg. Left side, Nemhard. Out top for Huff, who just checked in for Ike. Short pass to Battle. Greg again. Takes a pass left. Now bounces in the paint. Masic steps in front and steals the pass. He'll pull up and shoot a long jump shot. It's off the mark. Greg with the rebound. Masic ripped it away from him, and now we're going to call a jump ball. A couple of hustle plays there going against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Mike Ajayi's going to check back in. So will Hickman. Hickman for Battle. Ajayi for Greg. 47-33 is the Bulldogs lead. 13:24 to play. They led by 23 in the first half. Nemhard across half court. On all over him as he gets it away to Stromer. Stromer 30 feet from the basket, dribbles once to Ajayi out top. Ajayi dribbles to his left, gives it up to Huff on the left wing. Going to work on Rapp. Backing him down with a right-handed dribble. Kick out to Stromer, repost. Braden spins to the baseline, back to the middle, kicks out to Stromer. Dusty's three is good. All net. Zags needed that one. 50-33 is the score.
Good job locating to the open side against the double team. Dusty Stromer hunting down that three-point shot.
8th made 3 for the Zags tonight. Oh, drive, shot rejected by Nemhard. He's down behind the play. Zags have numbers 5 on 4. Nemhard into the front court. Nemhard right wing. They leave him wide open, and he makes the Pilots pay. Shantai Liggins calls a timeout after the Zags have that quick little 5-0 spurt. 12:31 to play in the basketball game. Gonzaga 52, Portland 33. We'll take this timeout with the Pilots. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from their field.
Some banks receive 5-star ratings and think they've arrived. But at Wheatland Bank, we call that just getting started. Now, as a member of the Glacier family of regional banks, we're doing even more of what made us an industry leader. Anticipating Eastern Washington's growing needs with more expertise, more technology, more resources, well, more everything. The new, even better Wheatland Bank. What more do you need? Seriously, we're asking.
Wheatland Bank, a division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza is what stuffed crust pizza should be. Hot, fresh, melty, all because it's straight from your oven. So, hand-braided cheesy crust? Check. Perfectly piping hot? Check. Melty cheesy goodness? Check, check, check. Order the new cheesy stuffed crust pizza today and taste the deliciousness for yourself. Starting at just $13.99 from Papa Murphy's.
Every year, the crowds go crazy for the Cal Triple Play of the Day, where you can get tricked out cool trucks or sporty SUVs just in time for winter. And this week, you can delay all payments until next year. Get a minimum $2,000 trade-in value for your old ride, plus get a 2-year service maintenance program with every vehicle sold, which is a triple play opportunity this week at both Cal locations.
$12 minutes, 31 seconds to play at Veterans Memorial Arena. The Zags' second game here this year. They hammered Baylor on opening night. Seems so long ago. Bulldogs won 101-63 over the Bears. And now playing their second game here. They've got a 3-game win streak going on. Kentucky, Pepperdine, and Baylor. The last 3 Zag victories here at Veterans Memorial Arena. Gonzaga leading 52-33. And Mo, maybe a little different than we saw down in Malibu. That little run came. They cut it to about, 14, I think. And now the Zags have made a couple of shots and head in the right direction again.
Yeah, I think we did a good job of kind of choking off that mini run that Portland was imploring there. So it's crazy when you just make a couple shots of what that does to another team and kind of just takes the wind out of their sails. No pun intended, being the Pilots. But yeah, the guys have done a better job focusing to start the second half than they have in the last few games.
Portland has the basketball out of the timeout. Now brings it up to the floor. Dribbles to his right off a couple of screens. Now pass to Dengit, 3-point line. Dengit. Milano now left side. Masic has it. Veteran driving with the right hand to the free throw line. Cut off by Huff. Kick back out to Rapp. Looking down low. Dengit catches. Skip pass. Almost throws it out of bounds. Saved by Ballou. Out to Milano. 2 seconds now. 1. The shot is up. Halfway down. Popped out. Dengit with the rebound. The putback attempt blocked by Ajayi, but the official is going to call a foul.
There we go. Another timeout.
So there we go. We had our coach's timeout. Now we have our official timeout at the 11:59 mark. One possession and another break in the action. 52-33, Zags still on top. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza is what stuffed crust pizza should be. Hot, fresh, melty, all because it's straight from your oven. So, hand-braided cheesy crust? Check. Perfectly piping hot? Check. Melty cheesy goodness? Check, check, check. Order the new cheesy stuffed crust pizza today and taste the deliciousness for yourself. Starting at just $13.99 from Papa Murphy's.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Gonzaga leading 52-33 over visiting Portland. 11:59 left in our basketball game. Zags head down to Los Angeles to play LMU on Saturday. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip. And then the Bulldogs will come home for a pair of games. San Diego on the 8th, Washington State in its first visit to the McCarthy Athletic Center as a member of the West Coast Conference. Cougs and Oregon State will play in the WCC for 2 years, and then those two teams, along with ourselves, will make our way to the new Pac-12 in 2026. Cougs playing well, And Mo, it's one thing that, you look at where the WCC is right now, and the Zags lead the way. The net ranking is 7. But you've got the Zags, you got St. Mary's, the Cougs, Oregon State, San Francisco, and I believe Santa Clara is the 6th team.
It's 7 of those. All 7 of the teams are in the top 78 or fewer. So, like I was saying, it's a quad 1, most likely not, but quad 2 type of chance for wins. So the league's just better this year, and so obviously that helps us to maybe stack a few more of these wins, assuming that we continue to play well and get to March, right? We never want to assume. And we'll help our seed line.
He makes both free throws. He's 73% on the year. 52-35 is the score. Full court pressure coming from the Pilots. Pilots back off as Nemhard walks it across the timeline. Dribbles to his right, hand off to Stromer. Now to Hickman out top. Back to Stromer right side. Hickman again. Short pass, left side, three-point line. Nemhard looks in the paint, finds Ajayi. The jumper rims out from about 7 or 8 feet. Masic brings it the other way. It's a screen from Oakman, who's checked in for the first time in the second half. Picked up 3 fouls quickly. Going to the rim. Huff blocks it. And here comes Ajayi the other way. Cut off. Underhanded flip to Nemhard. Left sideline, Hickman. Couple of dribbles for Nolan. Gets a screen from Huff. Gets up a shot on the run and hits. 54-35 is the score. Hickman with 5. Ballou with it. Fakes left, drives right, gets around Stromer into the paint. Off balance, throws up a wild one looking for contact. Didn't get it. No whistle, and the Zags head the other way. Nemhard in the front court here. Stromer driving baseline, leans in and scores. And another timeout is called by Shante Leggins, with the Bulldogs leading 56-35. So he called one at the 12:41 mark. Now calling one here, or 12:31, I should say. Now calling one here at the 10:45 mark. The Bulldogs leading 56-35. Zags have made 4 of their last 5 field goal attempts. The Pilots 0 of their last 5. Individually for the Bulldogs, Huff with 10. Nemhard has 10 to go along with 7 assists. Stromer has now scored 8. Battle with 8. Ike and Greg each have scored 7 points for the Bulldogs. Play Zags, the Xfinity 10G network at the fastest internet with faster speeds rolling out every day. Enjoy a reliable connection so everyone can be online at once, even during peak hours. Introducing the next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. Pilot ball, it'll be Masic who brings it up the floor. He's met at half court by Hickman. Can get the ball to McKinnon, dribbles to his right, fires a pass in the far corner for Ballou. Another 3 off the mark. Ajayi flies and grabs a rebound, pass up the right sideline. It's Stromer. Stromer on McKinnon, off the glass and in. Back-to-back Stromer buckets. The Bulldogs lead. Ties their biggest of the night. It's 58-35.
Finish in transition, absorb the contact.
McKinnon cutting 58-37. He got up off the deck and kept on running right to the rim. Ajayi out top. Driving, gets to the rim, tries to throw a pass to Huff in the air. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Ajayi has 10 rebounds in the game tonight. Just 1 point. There's an inbounds to Hickman, cutting. It's a wide open look off the inbounds. Nemhard finds it. 60-37. Masic into the paint. Bounces it for Oakman, who lays it in. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to play. Here's Stromer on the left side in front of the GU bench. Screen from Ajayi. Stromer pass out top. Here's a whistle and a foul. It goes against McKinnon. McKinnon undersized going against Ajayi. Just fighting and battling and finally whistled for the personal foul. Bulldogs inbound to Nemhard. Now Hickman out top for Stromer. Gives it up left side. Nemhard gets a screen from Ajayi. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now retreats. 4 seconds to shoot. Dribbles between his legs. Spins over Ballou. Shot wouldn't go. Ball tipped. Ajayi to Huff. Huff kicks it out to Hickman. Hickman hits the 3. And the Bulldogs enjoy their biggest lead of the game at 63-39.
Great offensive rebound by Huff, being unselfish, finding the wide open shooter.
Rapp has it out top. Gives it up to Ballou, the 3-point line. Pass out top. Bosic coming off the screen, can't do anything with it. Pass back left side to Rapp. Rapp defended by Huff. Puts his head down, drives, kicks right sideline. Ballou with a shot as the clock expires. It's off the mark. Ajayi with another rebound, and Nemhard snaps a pass up the left side to Hickman. He'll shoot another 3, and that one's all net. Hickman hot from long range again, back-to-back threes, and the Bulldogs lead at 66-39.
Gonzaga's 10th made 3-point, 50%. Tacos? Do they get tacos?
Tacos, yeah, I think they still get tacos.
Oh.
Rapp 3-point line, right side.
Complaint.
Gives it up to McKinnon. And the official blows a whistle as Nemhard just put 2 forearms into McKinnon's back and knocked him out of the way. Easy whistle for the official. Ajayi, Huff, and Nemhard come out. Battle, Ike, and Gregg return. Nemhard 1 assist shy of his 6th double-double of the season. He has 10 points and 9 assists. Ballou spinning on Stromer, gets to a tough shot. It's an air ball, but tipped in by Kelson Gebers. 66-41. Gregg right side to Battle. Sets a screen. Battle still dribbling out there. Bounces it to Gregg. Here comes a double. Battle is open. He shoots a 3. Rims out. Fight for the rebound is secured by Gregg. Gregg looks to Ike. Bounces back to Gregg. Cutting into the paint. Spins. Shoots. Rims out. Mosic comes away with the rebound for the Pilots. Zags still lead 66-41. Mosic dribbles to his left, hands it off. It's Ballou. Quick look down low for Oakman, and they're going to get Ike for his 3rd personal foul. And with that, we have an official timeout. 7:17 to play in our basketball game. It's all Zags at Veterans Memorial Arena, 66-41. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Support Gonzaga men's basketball through NIL. Zags Collective is the leading NIL collective supporting Zags student athletes through name, image, and likeness. Zags Collective creates opportunities for student athletes to engage with the community and grow their brand. Plus, you get access to autograph sessions, exclusive events, and more. Become a member today. Go to zagscollective.com and get started.
Today's students are smart, savvy, and heading towards a future filled with possibilities. Education is the light that can help guide them on their path to fulfilling their dreams. That's why Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. With every lottery game you play in the pursuit of making your dreams a reality, you're supporting the next generation of game changers who are using education as the way to reach theirs. Thanks for playing, Washington.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. And now it's our lowest price of the season on our top-selling i8 smart bed. Your best savings, plus free home delivery with an adjustable base. Exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Learn more at sleepnumber.com.
Well, if you're looking for an all-star lineup of sporty all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, make the smart play and head on out to Cal. Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you. Bulldogs lead at 66-41. They have led by as many as 27 points. Balanced scoring attack. 4 players in double figures. No one with more than 13. 3 other players Battle with 8. Ike was 7. Greg was 7. Bulldogs have spread it out pretty well here. 25 out of 59 from the field. They're 10 of 21 shooting threes. Portland will have the ball. Mosic will inbound. They lob it into Oakman. Ball bounces off Ben Gregg's head right into Oakman's hands. Big, strong kid. Spins and gets up the left-handed hook and scores. And now it looks like Caleb Battle maybe got hit on the top of the head. Officials will stop play. And Caleb expressing his frustration.
He didn't say donut. I know that.
Looked like maybe him and Gebbers bumped into each other. As they're going to check Gebbers out, the trainer for Portland comes over to take a look. Didn't quite see what happened.
Yeah,
away
I saw
from the ball.
Right, the play. They just ran into each other accidentally. He hit him. Gebbers hit him in the back of the head. Just going for a rebound is just completely accidental. It's unfortunate. Looks like Gebbers checked out of the game.
And he's down at the end of the bench. Trainer giving him a look.
Yeah.
Gonzaga with the ball. Hickman to the front court. Fires a pass to Battle. Out top for Ike. Quickly right side. Back to Hickman. Hickman to Stromer. Coming off a screen from Gregg. Fires a three. Wouldn't go down. Oakman has the rebound. Way to Mosic. Mosic gets a screen from Oakman. Driving. Kicks out for Ballou. He'll shoot a jumper. It comes up short. Ballou rebounds his own miss. At the elbow on the right side of the floor. Away to Mosic. Oakman calling for it. Can't get it to him. Instead, it's Austin who just checked in. He rims out a three, and their three-point shooting woes continue. 3 out of 22 for the Pilots tonight. Zags lead at 66-43. Ike, left side, three-point line for Hickman. Back to Ike. Dribbles a couple times to the right. Hands it off to Stromer. Turns the corner with a left-handed dribble into the paint. Switches to the right. Shot rattles around and drops. Stromer putting together a nice offensive evening. We have not seen this out of Dusty of late. He has 12. Zags lead at 68-43. Oakman backing down Ike. Spins to the baseline. Stromer double teams. Knocks it away, but is also whistled for the personal foul. Well, Stromer, 7 points combined in his last 3 games. Has 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting here tonight. 2 out of 4 from behind the three-point line. We talked about a little bit in the pregame show, Mo, is getting some contributions from some of those other guys.
Yeah, helps, right? I mean, you needed a game like this where other guys score the basketball.
Inbound to Rapp just inside a half court. Freshman from Australia hands it off to Mosic. Gets a screen from Oakman. Thought about a three. Bounces back on the pick and roll. Oakman saves it. Bulldogs come away with a steal. Battle on the run. 1-on-2. Little Euro step goes up for the shot, and he's fouled. Battle's going to shoot a couple of free throws at the 5:39 mark, with the Bulldogs leading 68-43. Caleb, 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting tonight. First step to the free throw line. First one is good. Battle makes them both. 70-43. Short pass left side to Austin on the perimeter. Back out to the point guard. Right side pass for Rapp. Looking for Ballou. Knocked out of bounds by Stromer.
Every time you say Ballou, I think of the Jungle Book, man. I'm trying to hold it off. Just the bare necessities and simple necessities. Don't worry about those and your stripes.
Greg and Battle head to the bench.
It was Ballou, right? That was the,
yep.
That was the bear.
Inocente checks in. Ajayi back on the floor. 5:16 to play, 70-43, Bulldogs on top. Inbound, 4 seconds to shoot. No dribbling on the wing. Gets Hickman in the air, shoots a fadeaway. Shot clock expires. It's off the mark. Ball tipped, controlled by Ike. Ike fires a one-handed pass in the near corner. Inocente. He leaves it for Ajayi. Kick back out. Inocente for three. That one's good. 73-43. It's a 30-point Gonzaga lead on Inocente's first made bucket of the game, and why not? For a few minutes.
Right off the bench.
Yeah.
Nothing but nylon.
Right side of the floor, it's Austin. Picks up his dribble, bounces back out. Now out top for Rapp. Looks down low. Oakman catches in the paint.
Oh, my God.
Nowhere close, and Ajayi flies in for another rebound.
I would have stood up and clapped if that one went in.
Here's a quick feed to Ike. Bumped off balance by Oakman, who commits his fourth personal foul. They'll leave him in, and Ike will step to the free throw line. Ike to the line, Graham. 7 points tonight, 3 out of 11 from the field. Give him 8 as the first free throw is good. Jones Jr. checks back in. First time we'll see him in the second half. He's in for Oakman. And we've got Joe Few checking into the game. Will take over for Hickman. Nolan went for 13 points tonight. 5 of 8 from the field and 8 3 threes. A couple of rebounds. Ike makes them both.
And now coming to the floor for your Gonzaga Bulldogs, number 22, GONZAGA.
75-43. Small lineup out there for the Bulldogs. Rapp brings it into the front court, picks up his dribble. Short pass, Ballou in front of the Pilots bench. Out top. Arnold thought about a three, drives, kicks it to Austin instead. Austin steps on the sideline, and it'll turn over to the Bulldogs. The Pilots did a much better job of taking care of the basketball in the second half. They got off to a horrendous start. Turned it over 10 times in the first 15 minutes. It was their 14th of the game. Stromer to Ajayi, left side to Few. Few at the three-point line. Bounces back to Ajayi, into the paint. Fires a pass in the far corner. Inocente fakes the three. Drives, hangs, can't hit. Rebound Ajayi. Put back good. 77-43 is the Gonzaga advantage. The Bulldogs continue to pull away. Arnold looking down low. Pass is deflected by Ajayi, and then a foul is called. With that whistle, we have our final timeout of the night. 77-43. It's all Zags here at Veterans Memorial Arena. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from their field.
He's coming. He's coming. Here he comes.
Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
So we've always wanted a Cadillac Escalade.
But they're out of our price range.
So I started a podcast for my side hustle. You know, all the kids are doing it.
Honey, you've got 7 likes.
All right. Hey, I'm still learning how to algorithm.
And that's not a verb.
Oh.
There's an easier way to score an Escalade. It's Northern Quest's $165,000 Cadillac Countdown. Play daily to enter. Grand prize drawing January 25th. Details at northernquest.com.
It's time for Home Team Rewards. Zag fans, get your Bulldog branded ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card, the only card where you can earn rewards for everyday purchases while giving back to Gonzaga University. Choose from a Visa Rewards card with a lower rate or a Premier Rewards card with maximum rewards. With no annual fees, card control, and next-level security, you can spend smart from tap to app. Zags, rejoice! Find your card at iccu.com/GoZags on approved credit.
Final 3 minutes, 28 seconds coming up here at Veterans Memorial Arena. Gonzaga leading 77-43 over Portland on the way to a 2-0 start in West Coast Conference play. Well, Zags fans versus Coug fans, the Northern Quest Winning Colors Challenge. Get your Gonzaga Campus Rewards card and play for the Zags. The fan base with the most points wins $10,000 for their program. Get more details at northernquest.com. The Zags, 28 out of 64 is the team. They're shooting 44%, but they're shooting 48% from the three-point line. They've hit 11 of 23, led by Nolan Hickman, who's 3 of 5. Dusty Stromer's gone 2 for 4, 2 for 3 for Ryan Nemhard. Graham Ike made 1 out of 2 attempts. Caleb Battle was 2 out of 6. Emmanuel Inocente has made a 3. And 5 Zags in double figures. 13 for Hickman. He leads the way. Stromer has 12. Huff, Nemhard, and Battle with 10 apiece. Jai steps to the free throw line. He has 3 points, but a Gonzaga career best 14 rebounds. Just his second double-figure rebounding effort in a Gonzaga uniform. Also, at 14 rebounds, ties the career high he set at Pepperdine last year.
Good job with those numbers, Huddy.
Thanks.
I would have known.
Ajayi makes both free throws. 79-43. The lead continues to grow. 36, the biggest it has been tonight. Pass to Jones, the three-point line. Ajayi defends him. He passes away to Ballou. They work it right side. Lemke has checked into the game. He had it briefly, gives it up for a 3. It's off the mark. And Inocente rebounds. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Now long pass in the front court to Stromer. His 3 blocked by Jones flying down the floor. Few with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Pass out to Ajayi. Now Inocente. Left side Stromer. Stromer gets a screen from Ajayi. Pass back for Few is stolen away. Stromer on the run and will watch. Leno lays it in. 79-45. Ajayi between the circles with it. Left side pass for Stromer. Stromer out to June. June fakes a handoff, drives, gets a defender to fly by. Off the glass, he banks it in. Bulldogs lead is 81-45 as we approach 2 minutes to play here at the arena. There's a drive, pass deflected by Inocente. Ajayi had his hands on it and lost it. He's arguing that the official, or that one of the pilots knocked it away. I think it just slipped. And be a turnover on the Bulldogs.
I wasn't watching.
Bostic will inbound, passes in. Mono has it, dribbling to his left. Picks it up. Pass deflected by Few. Gets through, though, to Ballou. Ballou, little crossover dribble, gets Inocente in the air. A little fadeaway jumper is good. 81-47. Few left side, screen from Ajayi. Dribbles out top. Pass for June. June dribbles once, hands it off to Stromer. Back out to Ajayi. Ajayi back to Stromer. Fakes the 3. Penetrates to the left hand. Had it poked away. Got it back. Needs some help. Wait a few. 7 seconds to shoot. Joe into the paint with it. Throws up the hook shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Pilots. Masic bounces. Leno gets to the rim, kicks it out left side for a 3, and Ballou hits. 5 straight points for the freshman. We have 1:10 to play. Zags comfortably ahead, 81-50. June between the circles looking for Ajayi. It's not there. Dribbles once, hands it off for Stromer. Sets a screen for Dusty. Dusty looking to get it back to June. Can't. Instead, out to Ajayi. There's Stromer again. Stromer refuses a screen, drives, hangs, a little too strong off the glass, gets the rebound, had it stripped away by Jones. Under a minute to play here at the arena. 81-50 Bulldogs. Lemke to Blue. He scored 5 straight for the Pilots. Spins away from Few. Now little crossover. Keeps the dribble alive. Few knocks it away, and a foul is going to go against Joe.
Gonzaga number 15, Joe Few. It's his first personal. 13 Bulldogs is out. Correction, 16 foul.
Osich will inbound for the Pilots. Lob into Blue. Now for Lemke. Lemke has it again, fires a deep 3. It's no good. Ajayi rebound. Shot clock is off. Game clock is at 18. The Pilots will back off, and Ajayi will dribble it down. That rebound for Ajayi, his career-high 15th. A Few will dribble it down as the clock reaches 5. Players already shaking hands. And there's the horn, and that'll do it. Pilots score the first bucket of the game. The Zags score 20 straight points, and they never look back on the way to an 81-50 win, their 19th in a row over the Pilots. Well, at First Interstate, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you. Member FDIC. Post-game coverage coming your way from downtown Spokane right after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Western National Insurance, NICE is a little word that does big things for everyone. NICE is a helping hand when you need it most, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can trust the person on the other end of the call. For more than a century, we've been protecting individuals, families, and businesses with NICE as our foundation. Experience the power of NICE for yourself. Ask your independent insurance agent for Western National.
The game is over, but plenty more is still to come. Welcome to the Numerica Credit Union post-game show. Numerica Credit Union. Life moves. Live well. Federally insured by NCUA. Here's the voice of the Zags, Tom Hudson.
Tom Hudson, Adam Morrison with you here at Veterans Memorial Arena, where the Bulldogs improved to 2-0 in West Coast Conference play. They're now 11-4 on the season. Thanks to an 81-50 win over visiting Portland. Ugly game, quite frankly, to get things started here. The Zags were just 2 out of 7 shooting from the field to get the game started, including 2 out of 6 from three-point range. Portland started 1 of 8. And it got worse for the Pilots while it got better for the Bulldogs. Portland 1 for 8. 1 for 11, then 2 for 15. They were 4 out of 23. And with 3 minutes to play in the first half, 1 out of 13 from behind the three-point line. Zags took advantage of all of that mess. They went on a 20-0 run from behind 3-0 to ahead 20-3. And Mo, the Pilots never really recovered from that dismal start. And the Zags got it up to a 20-point lead at 25-5. At halftime, it was a 35-17 lead for the Bulldogs. And, Mo, I think one of the most encouraging things about tonight was, you look at that second half. you're up 35-17. We've seen maybe that thing not grow. The Zags score 46 in the second half on the way to the win.
Yeah, exactly. It was a better half than we've had in the last few games. And obviously, it's not the greatest team you were playing against, but it's also something we can build on. And we needed a game where guys are flying around, laughing and joking and having a good time.
Now, the Bulldogs pick up the win 81-50. They lead by as many as 36 with about 3.5 minutes to play on the putback from Ajayi. And they cruise to their 19th straight win over the Pilots. Gonzaga moving to 11-4. Looking forward to heading back down to Los Angeles to take on LMU on Saturday. An America Credit Union, money answers for people who know Gonzaga does in fact exist. Plus, show your Bulldog pride with your Zags debit card offered only at America, federally insured by NCUA. Quick look at our final stats coming your way after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
When staring down the barrel of a crispy fish, fish and cheddar, and beef and cheddar, it's pretty obvious that roast beef isn't wild-caught Alaskan pollock. Excellent observation skills. Now, what do they all have in common? They're just 2 for $6.99. You are killing it, sandwich sleuth. Now reward yourself with Arby's 2 for $6.99. Surf and turf. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
So we've always wanted a Cadillac Escalade.
But they're out of our price range.
So I started a podcast for my side hustle. All the kids are doing it.
Honey, you've got 7 likes.
All right. Hey, I'm still learning how to algorithm.
And that's not a verb.
Oh.
There's an easier way to score an Escalade. It's Northern Quest's $165,000 Cadillac Countdown. Play daily to enter. Grand prize drawing January 25th. Details at northernquest.com.
Want to earn some extra money this winter? Spokane International Airport is hiring multiple seasonal snow removal equipment operators. These are on-call positions for the upcoming winter season from November 2024 to March 2025. You can earn up to $36 an hour. Some positions require a CDL, and previous experience in operating snow removal equipment is highly preferred. Join our team today. Learn more and apply by visiting SpokaneAirports.net.
Living a healthy, happy life is built on a foundation of good habits, wholesome foods, plenty of sleep, regular exercise, and for women, a breast cancer risk assessment by age 25, and annual screening mammograms beginning at 40. Our convenient Spokane area locations make scheduling your mammogram easy. Schedule your exam today. Call 509-455-4455 or visit www.inlandimaging.com/appointments.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard, until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Gonzaga picks up the win here tonight, 81-50, the second win in 2 WCC games for the Bulldogs, who move to 11-4 overall on the season. Well, visit Spokane, home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. This busy city along the roaring Spokane River Gorge has it all. Culinary, beer, wine, entertainment, and outdoor adventure. Whether you already live in the area or you're looking for a vacation, start planning adventures now. Go to visitspokane.com. Live like a Zag. Balance scoring for the Zags tonight. 5 players in double figures, led by Nolan Hickman's 13. He knocked down 3 more threes on 5 attempts. 12 for Dusty Stromer after scoring just 7 points in the last 3 games combined. 10 points for Huff, 10 points scored by Battle, 10 points scored by Nemhard, who was 1 assist shy of his 6th double-double of the season. Graham Ike finished with 9. Zags made 43% of their shots tonight, 29 out of 68. They were 11 of 24 from behind the three-point line. Only one Portland Pilot in double figures. Vincent Delano was 12 points scored tonight on 6 of 16 shooting from the field. Pilots held to just 33%. They were 21 out of 63, including 4 out of 25 from behind the three-point line. We're going to take a break. We've got highlights, post-game interviews coming your way after this. You're listening to Gonzaga Bulldog basketball from Learfield.
It's time for Home Team Rewards. Zag fans, get your Bulldog branded ICCU Premier Rewards Visa credit card, the only card where you can earn rewards for everyday purchases while giving back to Gonzaga University. Choose from a Visa Rewards card with a lower rate or a Premier Rewards card with maximum rewards. With no annual fees, card control, and next-level security, you can spend smart from tap to app. Zags, rejoice! Find your card at iccu.com/GoZags on approved credit.
We care about your safety. If you need to break ground on a new outdoor project, be aware that buried electric and natural gas lines can be anywhere. It's the law to call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. Spray paint white lines showing your dig zone, and a crew will mark the utility lines. Mark accuracy zone is within 2 feet of the mark, so always hand dig to expose the line first. Call 811 before you dig. The service is free for residential customers. Avista, we just want you to be safe.
Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud sponsor of Gonzaga Sports. When it comes to insurance, how hard does your team really work for you? At Marsh McLennan Agency, we do the shopping for the right insurance carrier, ensuring you get the right coverage tailored to your needs. Our local experts are dedicated to providing personalized service backed by the resources of Marsh, the global leader in insurance. Visit MMANorthwest.com and get started on finding a better insurance coverage for you. Go Zags!
At Western National Insurance, NICE is a little word that does big things for everyone. NICE is a helping hand when you need it most, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can trust the person on the other end of the call. For more than a century, we've been protecting individuals, families, and businesses with NICE as our foundation. Experience the power of NICE for yourself. Ask your independent insurance agent for Western National.
Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Services is proud to sponsor Gonzaga Athletics. When it comes to your home or business, you deserve fast, reliable service, and that's exactly what you'll get. Our team is committed to delivering 5-star service with upfront pricing and free quotes on every job, so there's no surprises. Got a plumbing emergency? Don't wait. Call Shaw Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning today at 509-954-5273 or visit ShawPlumbingServices.com. We're the Zags' trusted team for reliable service every time.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza is what stuffed crust pizza should be. Hot, fresh, melty, all because it's straight from your oven. So, hand-braided cheesy crust? Check. Perfectly piping hot? Check. Melty cheesy goodness? Check, check, check. Order the new cheesy stuffed crust pizza today and taste the deliciousness for yourself. Starting at just $13.99 from Papa Murphy's.
Back at Veterans Memorial Arena, the Zags win 81-50 over Portland, 2-0 in the WCC. The Bulldogs are now 11-4 on the season. Brian Michelson out of the locker room to talk about the win. And B-Mike took a couple minutes to get on your feet, but heck of a response. Scored 20 straight points, and for all intents and purposes, kind of took care of that thing and got control of it. And I thought did a nice job in that second half. They made a little bit of a run, and you guys really shut the door on them.
Yeah, I think you got it all in right there. I mean, the slow start was all offensive based, which we've been a really good offense all year. Really, the first half offense was bad in general. I know we went on a 20-0 run, but there were some choppy offensive parts there. But then, yeah, we settled in and got good shots, and the defense was really, really good. I mean, Rapp's playing great. He hit 2 threes, 1 to start each half. Other than that, I thought we did a good job. The offensive glass, especially Danget, hurt us in there, and then the breakaways, which again went back to the offense. Some bad shots, some bad turnovers, let guys get out and run, especially Delano had a bunch of points in transition, but